The Street 919 is keeping you up to date with local government elections. Tune in for interviews with candidates, political meetings, and all the information you need to make the right choice this election.
All right, so I'm back with you, Trinidad and Tobago, and we are here. We have some guests coming in today, and as I told you before, we're starting the election ball rolling, and we're starting it with South. South. Well, what's the time? So it's South. I can't say nothing else but South, But I'm seeing some persons who are joining us from Lumsden and Caratal and stuff like that. So I want to say thank you to you guys, but I want you all to share the live with some people from your community. Yeah, share the live with some persons from your community. And don't be surprised by the trolls you'll see on the live. They have to be there. They make up our numbers. So you see, we don't have about 103 persons on the live, 109 and counting. Yeah, part of that will be the trolls. The persons who will want to come. The persons who will want to come and the whole program, right? So don't study them. Don't study them. So again, let me say thank you to all of you joining me on Facebook, YouTube, and also on traditional radio. And today, as I said to you, I have some guests coming in studio. I said to you a while ago, and I have one already here. But I have to play this song before I get into the interview. There's a specific song that there's an anthem that we normally play in this building here. If you don't know, if you don't listen to the street well, you will be introduced to an anthem that we normally would play here. It's a staple. It's a song that have to be played on this show. If you don't play it on this show, then they will be sure that I am on. So this is the song. So share the live. Let's start the show.
I recall a story back in primary school.
Elections is in the air. Are you going to be fooled?
When you look down in it, saw a bigger bone. Open out to grab it, he let go his own. Bone was a reflection of the one he had. Make the wrong selection, and he end up sad. Crave all does lose all, so the story goes. And since that's the moral, I trust him and also. If you fool me once, shame on you. If you fool me twice, the shame is on me. You feel a soft dance. It's like a tree and deja vu. To become entranced by the sweetness and poetry. When you ran the treasury, kickback was at large. Edgy and edgy in waiting, but end up on charge. Won't show me like jacket to jump on your butt. 3 times is a habit. Have on you my vote, so you can fool me once, twice I go be done. Left me in the rain, can't fool me again. You can fool me once, twice I go be done. You leave we in pain, you ain't fooling we again. I remember another taught me by and by about a hairy spider enticing a fly. Won't you come into my parlor? Ask the spider bold. It's a thing of splendor, a joy to behold. When they out to trap you, they just put out bait. Who'll end up as many you spread out on their plate. Don't fall for their rhetoric, all their fancy talk. When it comes to politics, tell them walk the walk.
All right, so fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Good afternoon, Mr. Jason Ramkisoon.
Pleasant afternoon, Pastor Google. Thank
and
you.
how are you?
Thank you for having me. I'm fine. I just want to say good afternoon to everyone. Good afternoon to Trinidad and Tobago. Good afternoon to Gasparillo. Good afternoon to the PNM Tabakit constituency.
Beautiful. Well, if you didn't know, now you know that I have the candidate here from Tabakit constituency, Mr. Jason Ramkisoon, who is going up as the local government representative For which area?
Gasparillo, Bonaventure.
Gasparillo, Bonaventure. So, those people from Gasparillo, Bonaventure, where is Gasparillo, Bonaventure? Let's start with that first. Because people might say, Gasparillo, Bonaventure, people who never pass the lighthouse don't know where Gasparillo, Bonaventure is. Tell us.
Well, Gasparillo, Bonaventure is located in South Trinidad, about 5 kilometers away from the city of San Fernando. It is north of San Fernando. It's a lovely village, picturesque. It is a close-knit community. It's bustling, dynamic. We are close to the Pointe-à-Pierre area. We are close to the Point Lisas area. We generally have a population of about 15 to 16,000 persons. We are involved in agriculture, sporting activities. We have a bustling business environment.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Yeah. Well, that sounds like a very interesting community.
Yes, it is. Wonderful
very
people.
Interesting community.
Yes.
Is it multicultural? I know that.
Yes, it is. As most of Trinidad and Tobago is,
Wow.
yes, we are.
Very multicultural. Great. Who is Jason Ramkison?
Jason Ramkison has been residing in Gasparillo for 52 years. I have 4 children. I'm married. 3 siblings. My dad passed away last year. Thank you. My mom, she is, doing well. We are supporting her. So Jason have attended Voss Government Primary School within the district of Gasparillo. Then went on to Asher Boys College, to O-levels, A-levels at Pleasantville Secondary School, and I did my BBA in Human Resource Management as well. My wife and I are traders. We own and operate a women clothing store.
Okay.
I must mention my love for sports, community development. I was born in 1971. I was born, the Prime Minister at the time was Dr. Eric Williams, founding father. I grew up in that era, discipline, production, and tolerance.
Right.
Yeah, Jason Ramkison is also a candidate, as you mentioned, for local government election for a wonderful community of Gasparillo, Bonaventure. I have an invested interest and belief in young persons, my community of Gasparillo. Together, I believe we can direct our youths onto a productive and sustainable path of overall development within our electoral district, within the constituency of Tabakit. I'm a member of the St. Michael House of Prayer, Spiritual Baptist. We fellowship with our spiritual family in Hadbagen.
Okay.
Yeah, I have an interest and involvement in various sporting, cultural, and community groups within the Gasparillo area and environs.
Why did you choose to get into politics?
Well, let me firstly say that, I believe it was an organic and natural growth for me. I have always been involved. I love my community. I love the youth development within my community. I love sports. The People's National Movement has allowed me the privilege, the opportunity to serve with an organization whose vision and mission are similar and identifiable to my own personal beliefs. Yeah.
All
So
right.
generally, I'm quite comfortable, within a system of democracy, the foundation and the continued development of the party, the People's National Movement. It provides me with the opportunity to add value and service to my community.
Right. Okay. Great. So I want you to share the live, Trinidad and Tobago. I want you to share the live, especially with your loved ones from Gasparillo. Let me say thank you to the 509 that is already joining me on. All right, so we're back with you, Trinidad and Tobago. So here, I was watching to see how many of you sharing the live, and I want you all to share the live, especially on Facebook. Let's get those numbers up on Facebook. And let me say thank you to all the persons on YouTube who is really locked on. And you're getting a lot of support on YouTube because you're seeing some of your purchases on YouTube already. So we are talking about why you got involved into the local government or into the politics of Trinidad and Tobago. Politics right now, to some people, it seems like a nasty game. All right, for some people, the politics also is something that some people try to just think that it doesn't profit them personally. So why would you, you're saying, you're just sharing with the nation why you choose to get involved in the politics?
Pastor Google, from a personal perspective, that would have been, some of the decisions I would have made. I'm also saying that Trinidad and Tobago is at a crossroad where we are now looking at reformation and modernization of local government. The Prime Minister would have spoken at different levels about local government reform. I believe the People's National Movement is a party with a constitution that was designed for our people, by our people, and it is this foundation that will position us well for the challenges we face now and in the future. Local government reform is a prime living example of this. Local government reform would take many steps. It will take it has many ideas that are developed for the betterment of citizens of our country. We look at the secured accountability and funding that will be received within the municipalities, our ability to have autonomy at the local level where we can positively impact on our residents, our citizens.
What are some of the things you would like to impact the residents and the persons in the so let's say, all right, so you talked about the revenue. What are some of the things that would be some of the residents' real concerns, to see get relief from?
Within the structure, within the new system, within the local government reform, new responsibilities of the municipality would include school maintenance, direct impact on residents, social welfare, sporting and agricultural programs will be promoted in a particular manner. Employment for residents within our communities would be impacted positively. There would be local contractors who would qualify themselves through the different processes. We now have the OPR involved, that these local contractors will be able to employ residents within the area so that residents will be able to function in a particular manner, so that employment would be improved in a particular way. We would also have effective municipal policing as well involved. The policing of the municipalities will be involved, that citizens can be safe. There will be disaster management programs, regional development plans, development control, many positive impact on residents of our communities.
Okay, so you see it as something that your purchasers will really buy into, because there's a talk out there that people in the community, so because I'm sure that you have been walking the community, and within walking the community, I'm sure that persons would have said to you, would have shared with you some of their concerns, and you are realizing and you are hearing on the ground that people are not let's say, against the revenue, but they are now buying into getting the funds from the community to be able to do proper, as you say, works in the community, which is like the drains, the upkeep of the grounds, the schools,
yes,
and as you pointed out, even hiring contractors, local contractors,
yes,
from Gasparillo,
Bonne, Aventure, from Caratal, Tortuga,
all over the area,
from Piparo, San Pedro, Tabaquite, yes.
So, and that's something that I think people need to buy into. People need to realize and come to the terms that, hey, this is something that genuinely would really help uplift, upkeep the community.
Yes.
And we would not have to be saying, well, we waited on central government, or we waiting on a public servant to move a paper from here to another desk in order for the funds to come through. All right. So I'm really glad that you have chosen to get involved into the politics, so that it will be able to assist, as you say, your community in a way that no other place can, nobody else can. So let me ask you, all right, seeing that you're now into the politics, right? Your electoral district, it's a huge one. It is not one that is not like from here to, there we say St. Joseph. It is a huge community. With how do you intend to be accessible to your Burgesses?
Accessibility is of utmost importance. Burgesses are, their needs are to be taken care of in a particular manner. Accessibility is one of the foundation of being able to do this. We need, as councillors, all councillors who would be active within their electoral district would be able to listen to their Burgesses. What are the issues at hand in a manner that will be able to serve and add value at all levels of our electoral districts. For example, within the Couva Tabaki Talparo Regional Corporation, the local government reformation and modernization will add to political growth and improvement, economic growth and improvement, cultural development, technological advancement, social and educational growth and development. It is such an important area that within the local government reform, there would be additional value and importance as to what the local government system will offer to our citizens. And I believe our citizens, our residents are aware of what is happening on the ground. The Prime Minister have spoken, the Honorable Dr. Keith Rowley have spoken on these issues, and he has been mentioning, he has been speaking about how important it is for us to reform, for us to get closer to our residents and to be able to supply what is needed for our citizens.
Well, that's good. That's good. So just give us an idea of your vision. How do you see now that with local government reform, how do you see your community developing in the future with this reform?
With local government reform, I believe with a heavy emphasis on our community in terms of our working persons, in terms of our youth, our children who are attending schools and other educational institutions, to our elderly, our persons who are happily retired, who needs to be taken care of. I believe that having a system in place whereby there would be less bureaucracy in order for us to take care of, for example, sporting facilities that can be available to our residents 24/7, the conditions of which will be maintained by the local government, by the councillors, in a manner that it makes it accessible for all functions, for all events, all sporting disciplines within our community, can only augur well for our community.
Okay, so you really believe that the sporting fraternity in Gasparillo could really bring about a massive change in a lot of things that is happening in the community?
Yes, I do, Pastor Google. We have persons, may I mention two names, Nicholas Paul and Keston Julian, who are just two of the many excellent, par excellent sports persons that would have come from the community of Gasparillo, Bonne, Aventure, come from the community of Tabakit.
All right, when we come back from the break, we're going for a break and come back. When we come back from the break, we talk a little bit about the sporting community in Gasparillo and how effective they have and how they have been impacting the young lives in that area of Trinidad and Tobago. So don't touch your dial. We're going for a break. We're going to come back. When we come back from the break, Trinidad and Tobago, we're going to be talking with Mr. Jason Ramkisoon a little more about the Gasparillo Bonaventure community. All right, so those of you on the live who are from the community, we're going to open up the phone lines also for you guys to chat with him and share with him some of your concerns and some of the things that you will want him to look into. All right, so don't touch your dial. Stay right here on the street, 919 FM. All right, we're going to go for a break and we're going to come right back. All right, thank you all for staying with us. All right, so we're back with you, Trinidad and Tobago. We're back with you here on the street, 919 FM. And again, I want to thank all of you who joining me on Facebook and on YouTube. We appreciate you. We want you to share the live. Share the live. Tell somebody to tell somebody. We have candidate Jason Ramkisoon in studio with us today. And Jason is here to share with you why he chose to go up as a candidate. Why you choose PNM and not another party?
Well, that is very simple. The People's National Movement values and mission, the democracy that is in...
Just talk. You don't need to come close to me.
The democracy of the People's National Movement, the system, It fits within my values, my beliefs. It was a natural, organic choice.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But that is one of the questions that people would ask, you know. There's so many other parties out there, but you have chosen to go up as a candidate for the People's National Movement, and why? You know. Well, that speaks for itself, as you just said. That, you know, it falls in line with your core values and what you stand for.
Yeah.
All right. And we were talking about, before we went for the break, you know, how accessible will you be? Because people, if you were to ask when last you see a councillor, a lot of people would say, well, I didn't even know who's my councillor.
Yeah.
That's what they would say. That's what people would say. I'm not saying that for me. I'm just saying that's what people will say when you ask them, you know, when last you see a councillor, or who is your councillor, and they will say they don't know. So my question was to you, you know, how can people, after they vote for Jason Ramke soon and you get into office, how is someone is going to, how accessible will you be to them?
Okay. Well, accessibility is, we have so many areas of accessibility now with technology, in terms of emails, in terms of office hours, maybe, you know, within the local reform, moving from part-time local government councillors to full-time local government councillors, the availability, the office time, emails, WhatsApp, phone calls. Residents can access me through emails. Residents can access me in the public. Full-time councillor, you know, 24/7. 24/7.
You're going to be around.
Local government reform and modernization. It's the way for Trinidad and Tobago. It's the way forward for our nation.
Beautiful. So, okay. I'm seeing people messaging me here on our WhatsApp page. Somebody who already said Gasparillo in the house, and there are other persons who are on Facebook and YouTube, and they're talking to us. I want to open up the phone lines for them to interact with you a little bit, so that they can hear from you. Can, you know, feed questions from them, and they can send you your congratulatory, and who may want to say, you know, congratulations to you, and look forward to seeing you. You have walked, or you have started to walk the community. What are some of the areas that you have been able to touch base with the people?
So far we have reached areas like Lumsden Street.
Right.
We have reached areas like the team and we have walked through Bedu Street, all side streets, major roads within that area. We have reached close to Thompson Street and Downing Street. As a matter of fact, today, you know, we continue our diligent work. We have a wonderful team at the Tabakati constituency. We will be within the Downing Street area today. So, and the schedule continues. It is posted at a regular basis, at an efficient basis on all social media platforms. It will be available. One can go onto the page of Jason for Councillor and would access the schedule of our works.
Okay. So how has been the response on the ground? What has been some of the, and be honest with us, because people want to hear the genuine, how people are responding to you on the ground. Have you gotten, what have you met on the ground?
Well, I could use one phrase, love in the house. It has only been 100% support, love from the community. Persons who, you know, live in the community will know what is needed in the community, and there has been an outreach to our team, to myself, about issues that residents will be facing, and persons seem to be hopeful that under PNM Councillor for the Gasparillo Bonne Aventure electoral district, that they will be supported in a particular manner that will improve their life within our community.
So you haven't had any sort of, like, anybody say to you, be honest, you know, anybody say to you, nah, we ain't voting PNM, you know. We ain't think, I don't think I want to vote or anything like that at all?
Yeah, I have a couple of instances where persons would indicate to me, well, you can win that seat. PNM never win that seat.
Right.
My advice was to, on August the 14th, 2023, you go and you vote for Jason Ramke soon,
right,
PNM's candidate for Gasparillo, Bonne, Aventure, and we shall see improvement within our electoral district. I
Right.
challenge you.
Right. And when you said that to them, what was their response?
Well, I believe they would think about it.
They would think
Most
about it.
persons seem to think about it a bit.
Right. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And that's important because you see, you're giving the people who are listening, the listeners, you're giving them an idea of how the realness. Because if you come here and you just tell them, well, yeah, everybody should talking to them nice, everybody, they will say, well, but now that you're giving them a fair idea of, hey, you have the ones who saying to me, nah.
Yeah.
But have the ones who saying, when I say what I have to say to them, they're willing to give you a chance.
Yeah.
Right? So that's good to hear. So we want to open up the phone lines, 342-0081, 342-0081, 771-1791, 771-1791, 466-5391, 466-5391. I want to hear from people from Gasparillo. All right, you all are always on the live. I've gotten WhatsApp messages already from some of you, and I'm seeing the lines already going here. So let me take this call. Hello, good this number. All right. Hello, good afternoon. How are you?
I'm not from there.
All right.
But only give the young man a chance. Give the young man a chance. Give the man see a way to develop Trinidad and to make Trinidad come a model nation. All you in that area, give him a chance, please. Give him a chance. He's a young man and he sounds like he's very intelligent and he knows what he's about. Young people, only give him a chance. Change the atmosphere in our area. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Right, so we continue to take your calls. Continue to take your calls on 342-0081, 342-0081, 771-1791, 771-1791, 466-5391. So, Jason, what are some of these sporting disciplines that you were talking about where people would have, represented Gasparillo or represented Trinidad and Tobago actually on the world stage? What are some of the disciplines, the sports disciplines that they have been representing Trinidad from Gasparillo?
Well, presently we are quite aware of the exploits of the fantastic job that Nicholas Paul is
Nicholas
doing.
Paul. Who is Nicholas Paul?
Nicholas Paul is a cyclist
Right.
representing Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, recently
From Gasparillo.
From Gasparillo.
Let's take this caller. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
I'm just calling the fact to let you all know that to give this man a chance to truth because he's young and let the young people give him a chance.
What part are you calling from Gasparillo?
No.
Okay.
I'm calling from Bonne Garden, Aruka.
Aruka. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Give him a chance, okay?
All right, man.
And me and my wife will be listening to you every day. We don't even miss a minute of you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yeah. And we love you all too. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Hello, good afternoon.
Pleasant good afternoon to you, Pastor Google.
Good afternoon, sir.
I'd like to say a very special hello to Mr. Jason Ramkisoon,
Pleasant
a
afternoon.
very good friend and former colleague of mine. He was downstairs, I was upstairs.
Hey, boy.
Yeah.
Jason, congratulations
Thank you.
from coming across. Or I think you may have always been, because you've always been a very quiet, steadfast person, doing your job, working very, very, very hard. This is Brian, boy.
Yes. I made out the voice, man. pleasant.
And the people would not know, but you're a very serious man, very diligent, hardworking, comes to work on time, never hurry to leave, stays until he completes his job, hands over effectively and efficiently, and then, if needed and not needed anymore, then he proceeds home. Very good worker. My relationship with you over the years has been fantastic. I am proud of you in joining, not really joining, but attempting to becoming the candidate for the People's National Movement in Gasparillo. As you know, I knew your family, I knew your father, I knew your brother, and you all are a fantastic set of people. And I think Gasparillo will do well to vote for you, Jason. They will do well if they only get to know you and to listen to you and to be around you. It can only be for the better. And I congratulate you for taking up the challenge. And I am confident that you can bring it home for the People's National Movement in this new age of local government reform. Because people don't know you're very, very good very computer lit, extremely good. People will be shocked to understand and realize how good this gentleman is, Pastor Google. But thank God that you are there and on our side. And once again, congratulations and good luck to you, sir. Keep up the fight, keep up the good work, and I know you will represent well. Have a good day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Brian.
Your colleagues vouching for you, man.
Yes.
Your character go before you, boy.
Yes, always.
All right, so we continue to take some calls on 342-0081, 342-0081, 771-1791, 771-1791, 466-5391, 466-5391. The person who sent me the WhatsApp message, you can call in, you know. You can call on WhatsApp also on 466-5391. Let's hear the people from Gasparillo. I want to hear some people from Gasparillo, man. I want to hear from a Gasparillo family. I'm seeing somebody here. We have so somebody from Gasparillo is here, and also somebody from Caratal I'm seeing on the live. All right, so we want to hear from you guys. Don't be shy, don't be bashful. All the messages you all sending me on Facebook and on YouTube and on WhatsApp. It'd be nice to hear some voices from people from Gasparillo. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google, and to your guests there.
Good afternoon, good afternoon.
Calling from Tobago. He will be successful with that recommendation, and hearing him himself personally spoke this morning, he would be a successful candidate. Okay? All right.
All right, thank you very much. All right, so you're taking your calls. So Jason, you're getting support all the way from Tobago.
Yes, I appreciate that very much.
Imagine that. You're getting calls all the way from Tobago. So we continue. I saw somebody was on the line there when they come off the line. So we're looking for your calls. 342-0081. 342-0081. Let me call the number one more time. 342-0081. 771-1791 and 466-5391. So we're taking calls. So Jason, you good?
Yeah, everything's fine.
You like any response you're hearing so far?
Yes, excellent. I just want to add great as a PNM.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. You asked for callers from Gasparillo.
Yes.
I'm from Gasparillo.
You are from Gasparillo?
Hi, Jason.
Hello.
Hi, Pastor Google.
What part of Gasparillo are you calling me from?
I'm calling you from Gasparillo, Bedu Street, Gasparillo.
Bedu Street, that's what we're talking about. Go ahead.
I just wanted to send my congratulations out to Jason, wishing him all the best and expecting great things from him. You know, this message is coming from your church family as well, and we pray for you, and we know that God will see you through. Take care. Have a blessed day.
Thank you very, very much for calling. And that's what
You're welcome.
That's what we're talking about. Somebody from Bedu Street.
Yeah.
I really appreciate this call. I thought I wasn't going to get no call from Gasparillo, you know.
No, you must get a call, man. Take care. Bye, Jess. Have a good day.
Later.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. So I'll take one more call. One more call. Somebody had to call in and say something to Jason, man. So we're taking one more call. 342-0081. 342-0081, 771-1791, 771-1791, and 466-5391, 466-5391. Let's take this call. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am, and how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
All right, where are you calling me from?
Actually, I'm not from Gasparillo. However, I've been paying close attention to most of the candidates.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Yes, and I must say I'm impressed with Mr. Ramke soon. I went to the harvest that they had the other day, and observed some of his interactions with the youth, and I must say I'm impressed.
Okay, so he's interactive with the youth.
Yes, he is.
Okay, all right, Mom. Well, I know he's hearing you, and he will seek to continue to get more involved with the young people.
Yes, I think that's where the focus should be.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Hello?
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Good afternoon. You're sounding very soft.
I don't know why.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to say I hope the gentleman is successful. This area is lacking representation because the councillor has taken people for granted. He's the UNC councillor I'm speaking about, because they are sure that whoever is put in there going to be elected. So I really hope he's successful. I just want to say also, I think back in the 70s, probably a little bit earlier, the PNM did win this seat in local government. A gentleman by the name of Vincent Scott. So you could probably check back in the records and see if you get that information. But thanks a lot and all the best.
Part of Gasparillo you calling me from?
I'm going from the Bonne area.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate your call, sir.
All right, sir.
All right. You hear that, right? Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, and where are you calling me from?
Pastor Google?
Yeah, what part of Gasparillo are you calling me from?
On the Cartal area.
Caratal Road. Thank you very much for calling. Talk to me.
I would like to know if he is representing Cartal area.
No, the person for Caratal is going to come in the studio in the next 2 minutes.
Oh, because I think I never see a representative from here for many years.
Oh, but you're going to see that person in a little bit.
I hope I will see that one now.
All right, don't worry yourself. You're going to talk to that person a short bit who's going to be representing the People's National Movement, right?
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Let us take this last one here, Jason. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
And the young man you have there with you?
Yes, Mr. Jason Ramkisoon.
Yes, Mr. Ramkisoon. Well, I don't live in Gasparillo, but my son and his wife live in Gasparillo. And only yesterday, I am asking him, I say, are you voting? I say, you're voting? He say, yeah, of course. I said, all right. He said, and my wife would be voting too, because she really never ever votes for local election. I said, but making sure she goes out and votes. He said, yes. So he has 2 votes from Alma Gardens.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much.
2 votes, 2 short votes.
Yeah.
You get your way.
2 short votes.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay, darling.
Okay, then. Bye-bye. Well, Jason, your closing remarks is here. You get 2 good votes there, no?
Yeah. Yes. Thank you very
much.
much.
Alma Gardens is in Alma Trace. There's the new settlement in Alma Trace.
Yeah. Yes, correct.
All right.
Yes,
So your closing remarks, Jason?
My closing remarks, I would like to, of course, mention the youth within the area of Gasparillo, Bonaventure. I believe our youth are our future. We know our youth are our future. Our youth are our present. We need to sustain, we need to maintain, we need to take care of our youth. I as counselor for Gasparillo, Bonaventure, I'm putting it out there, I'm putting it by God's grace that I will be intricately involved with the youths within the area as we promote Gasparillo, as we promote our community, as we look to better our community, as we look to better Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you, Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you, everyone, for the support, for the love. Thank you very much.
Right, thank you very much for being here on the street now on 9FM. And we want to tell people, don't touch your dial. Don't just stay right there. We have another candidate that's going to come in and talk to you all in a little bit. All right, so don't touch the dial. Stay right here on the street, 919 FM. Thank you all very much for being on the live today. We promised you interviews, and we're going to give you that. 2 ladies in studio with me. 2 young ladies in studio with me at this time, so you need to join me on the live. Because one person from Caratal called a while ago, and I'm sure that the person who is going up to represent Caratal is in the studio here with me, and so we need you to be on the live. So and you need to listen, because you was just complaining that you don't know who your counselor is, or you don't know who's going to represent you. So the person is here, right? So you can join us on the live, and you will see who is that person that's going to be representing you on behalf of the People's National Movement. So let me say good afternoon to the young ladies that are in studio with me. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. And how are you? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, Pastor Google, also.
And how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm very, very, very
for
fine.
1 minute I thought you were sisters.
We are Williams.
And Williams, but the only thing I borrowed it.
See, you
my sister was born in it.
So there's you are
call her my sister.
Oh, I want to know. Well, I really thought you were sisters.
Sister in the campaign.
All right. So yes. Tell us, what's your name?
I'm Cossil Williams.
Okay.
Yes, I'm from Caratal, Tortuga.
Oh.
You know, I'm the...
So you are Caratal girl.
Caratal.
You don't have nothing else running in your vein but Caratal.
Oh, the blood is in my vein, you know?
Yes, you know all what's happening up there.
I know every single thing. I know who dead. I know who alive.
Right.
I know who won this. I heard a lady complain.
You heard the lady just now.
I know of all the complaint, but I would like them to continue to call in, you know?
Yes.
So I walk with my notebook and everything to take all my notes. I'm ready for them, you know?
Ready for them.
Yes, so I am here to represent the people of Caratal, Tortuga by extension in the local government election. You know, it's a big district. A very, very big district.
Right.
We have Springland.
Right.
We have Caratal Road. We have Caratal number 1, Caratal number 2, Caratal Extension. We have part of Bonaventure. We have part of Bonaventure Extension. We have Mayo Road. Mayo Road. We have a little piece of the San Pedro Road, a little piece.
Right.
We have Macaulay. We have Indian Trail. We have Tortuga. It's a very, very, very
huge
I don't want
community.
To forget anybody. I don't want anybody to feel left out, but it's a very, very huge, you know. And I promise the people, as I say in my slogan, I am asking the people of Caratal, Tortuga to just give me a chance to try. That's what I'm saying in my slogan. Please give me a chance to try. Because there are some issues that I know they want us to deal with.
Yes.
But how could I deal with your issues if I'm not in a position where I can represent you to deal with your issues?
All right. So you want an opportunity to try. All right. Where are you representing for me?
Okay, good afternoon once again.
I'm
representing the Preparo San Pedro Tabaquite electoral district. I am Simonetta Williams. Born in Point, but my father migrated us to Tabaquite, and all my life I have lived there. I taught in the San Pedro area.
Right.
Upon first appointment, it was in the Pool RC school, so I have a lot of generational legacy as Miss Williams there. Then I went to training college, went back to Pool RC as a teacher one upon appointment, then came to Tabaquite RC in 1991 and taught there until I became the principal of the school in 2006, and stayed there until I was promoted to school supervisor one in the St. George Education District. Worked in Caroni District, then went to Port of Spain, came to the big town in Port of Spain as school supervisor 2. Then I did a full circle, went back to Southeastern Education District and was supervising all the schools that I interacted with as a teacher 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
So you have a real big portfolio.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah. I retired from supervision 2 years ago.
Right.
And decided to continue further in my studies.
Right.
Because I always believe in that philosophy that education is the pathway to greater heights and success. And so I went to Holland and began studying the Dutch culture and linguistic studies. So I speak Netherlands.
Okay.
And I traveled in my young days because my father worked all over the world, so I speak hablo español muy bueno.
Okay.
So I want to be able to come back to my community now
and give back.
Not only give back, I'm accustomed giving back because I led dance.
And all the different things.
All those cultural things, dance, sports, netball. I'm a national umpire. Borough Kids Carnival. I was the president of the regional carnival committee for years in Tabaquil, running Kiddies Carnival, Monday Night Mass, all those kinds of things. And then I was very closely affiliated with the Catholic Church. So I was in charge of the pastoral and the youth group and so on. So that is me in a nutshell, yes?
All right, so we're going for a break. When we come back, we're going to get a little more interaction from the candidates. All right? Welcome to the Street 91. This is the Street 919 FM.
Thank you for having me on the street.
Right. Make sure I say it right. What, 9 what?
Take care, my tongue.
919.
You know, I'm a host on another frequency, so if in case my tongue should slip.
It can't slip. With that big signage. 919.
But I
919. Yeah, we live. Very live.
But people forgive me if the tongue slip because you know it's every Sunday morning.
No, well, the tongue will slip. It will slip here. My hand's very quick on the arm.
The prayer and move.
Look how my finger and pull on the mic already. The mic off. All right. So why did you get into politics?
I have been following politics for many. Anyway, by the way, people, I'm Castle Williams speaking to you again because there are a lot of people who don't know about this live thing, and I know that you are listening on the radio. So I have been following politics for many, many years, working as a canvasser, working as a poll agent, and I just got interested in this thing because I love helping people. I love doing things with the young people. I love doing charity. And I have a program that I do on a Sunday on another frequency where I pray and I motivate people and I encourage others to motivate. I encourage others to do good, to assist them, to help people in the community, help those who are less fortunate, the young people, try to encourage them to do well. So one day I sat down and I said to myself, if I could do so much with a simple program, better I'll go into politics where I'll be able to do it at a bigger level. So my aim in asking the people to give me this chance to try is so that I'll be able to have a better equipped tool, I'm using the word tool, where I'll be able to help the people. My aim in this campaign is really for the people.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And how do you intend to help the people? Because we have local government reform. And with the local government reform, for me, when listening to the Prime Minister, I recognize that this is really, local government reform is really to touch persons personally.
Personally, yes. Okay. Well, I don't plan where my office will be, So, I planning that already, where I'll be at easy access to the people. I will have a desk where the people can come with all their complaint. And as I tell you, I am familiar already with most of the people and their complaint. And I believe through what I'm hearing that the local government reform bill will be about, I think I will be able to reach the people more comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you intend to do that with the reform?
Because I understand that they said that the finances will be coming direct. I'm saying what I heard, not what I'm sure of. The finances will be coming direct to the person who is the councillor, and you will be able to hire your contractors and do stuff like that. So if it is coming to me, it's obvious. I think I'll be able to reach the people more easily and do stuff more easily than I have to go sit on a board and wait and apply, and then to hear is all they in power and all they ain't doing, because we hearing that all the time. All they in power and all they ain't doing, all they ain't fixing the road, all they. So I think I'm under the new reform, I think I'll be able to have that power to do the stuff in the community and to assist the people with the things that affect them most in the community.
Okay, great, nice. Yes. So, seeing that you are someone that is willing to help the community, get involved in the community, and with the reform, it will give you the access to do such.
Yes.
And I want to tell you, it's not what you hear anymore, it is a fact.
Right.
So, yes, the reform is now going to be one where the funds, I want to use another word, that is coming from the community would be accessible and would be able to develop the community in a way that it needs to be done.
Yes.
So there are schools, I know that there are schools in your community where you are going up for.
Yes.
So you would be responsible for those schools.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And the young people in your community can be able to get work from the contractors, the local contractors. So the unemployment rate
what
from
we
the
are
community
looking at. Yes.
So those are the things that you look forward to doing. Tell me, how are you, and I hear you talking about your office, and you know where you're going to put your, but apart from your office space, how are you going to be making yourself more accessible to the people? Because you heard while you were coming, and I'm sure you would have heard from other persons, that people don't see their councillor, they don't know who the councillor is, they might only see you once in the campaign, and after that they have no access to you. How are you going to be accessible to the people?
Well, first to begin with, the radio program that I'm involved in, I'm doing it over 15 years. And I believe the entire world has my phone number.
You might believe so, but
yeah, they have it. And I'm not going to change it.
Gary said the same thing.
I am not Gary. I'm not Gary, people. I'm Castle Williams. And those who know me will know. I am an easy person to access, easy to speak to. And while walking right now for the campaign, I feel the energy. The people just happy that is Miss Cossel. Some will say Miss Cossel, some will say the seamstress, some will say mother, some will say queen. However they call me, it's me. And I'm feeling that energy, and I'm feeling the vibration from the young people where they are saying Miss Cossel is only because it's you, because we done with that. And I am telling you, I'm not boasting about this, but I reach a lot of people through my program.
All right.
And I want to continue doing that. Okay?
Cool. Good. Well, I'm really happy that you see yourself being very accessible.
Yes.
And I just want to tell you, in the political arena, the accessibility is not as easy or as simple as you may think it is.
Yes.
All right? Yes, you might be very accessible, as you say now, but in the political arena, and where people, we're talking now even from a Christian point of view, a pastor could be in his church every Sunday, very accessible, and one Sunday a member can't talk to him, they will say that they will forget all the times they could talk to him.
That happens
to me. And one time they can't talk to him, they will say he's not accessible.
That happens to me.
So I want to just give you a heads up.
That happens to me.
That the community that you're running for is a huge community.
Big.
And people are going to be, people are very fragile.
Yes.
Human beings are very fragile.
Yes.
We know that.
But let me tell you something. That's why you have something you call a team.
Right. And that's what I wanted to talk about.
You must have a team.
Well, I wanted to talk about
I can't do it alone.
Beautiful.
Even though I'm the head, I must have a team.
Right.
And my team have to have the middle age, the young people, the seniors, even the disabled. Because I deal with them too, through my hamper drive and my back to school drive. And so it's not a one-man team.
Beautiful.
Must have a team to work.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
So I wanted to engage my friend here.
Yes.
Just come a little closer to the microphone. Yeah, just come a little. Come on. All right. You're going to bring up the chair if you want. Right. So, that's good. So talk to me.
Yeah.
Why did you get involved in politics? Why you choose the politics at this time of your life at this time of the political season? Why you choose?
Okay. I think politics has always been part of my life, yes? Because it's about the power and the activation of governance.
Right.
As a teacher, you have it in your classroom. You have it in the home. You have it in the church. You have it in the community. So I think the question that I would really want to answer is, why did I get into party politics?
Yes.
Yes, I'm a PNM. My whole family are PNMites. And it was simply because of the call of my past peoples.
Okay.
The young people cried out to me on that Tuesday afternoon.
Right.
And they placed their trust in me to embrace this challenge and to embrace this position, to create a vision for a new future for them, because the community of Tabakit under past leadership have become dormant. There is diminishing returns in all aspects of the community life, especially where the sports and cultural aspects of our young people's environment has been reduced to a
So what is your vision?
nil.
What is your vision now? Seeing that you say all of these things is that you know the community is in need of, what is your vision now to rebuild and to birth a new?
Yes. So I work in a strategic mood, yes, because of my training academically and otherwise. So I think about quick wins, and because I've served the community, I understand the strengths and the weaknesses. So one of the first things we are re-establishing in the community is our core cultural dominance. So there's the youth group that we'll be re-establishing, the woman group, the women's group. Actually, 2 nights ago, I was in the Brothers Road area, and it was amazing to hear what the women wanted to see return to their communities. We would also engage in netball, cricket, all the different sporting disciplines that we were accustomed to, and the new disciplines that children can be exposed to in our community, hockey and table tennis and lawn tennis and so on. In addition to that, I believe in education, because that has been my life.
Right.
So the young people who are skilled and have academic training, we would want to help the young people who are struggling in the school, and to push those who we call gifted into higher level of performances. We already have a little one happening in the community center on mornings and afternoons with one of our past people doing mathematics.
Right.
So those are the kinds of things. In addition to that, one of my quick wins, which I should complete by the middle of this week, is to establish a skills bank in the community, where from the young, the middle-aged, even the elders, we establish skill banks. Show the young people that this is your condition now, but with additional training. So when we see what you have, with additional training, you can ascend that ladder of success. Yes?
Right.
Some quick wins.
Right. Well, that sounds really good.
Yeah.
But here, what I want to know now, as I ask your colleague, accessibility. How is it? How will the people be able to access you? Because all these things that you have in plan, and you some of the things that you already say that you have in chain. Let's say somebody wants to get to you to sponsor something, or somebody have a concern in a certain part of Tabakit. How can they contact you?
I would not only limit it to Tabakit, because my electoral district spans across the Pool, San Pedro area, etc. Social media is one of the big spaces, and like my sister in the campaign, the Williamses, we talk about dissolution of power. But you will not delegate responsibilities to people who do not have the skill set. Because sometimes people surround candidates because they have their own agendas. Yeah? So what I intend to do is to establish a core team in every of the electoral districts, San Pedro, wherever. We will establish a core leadership team. But I will not establish that leadership unless we train them and expose them to what governance and leadership means, especially with the linchpin of integrity, guiding every single action that we may take.
All right.
And that training is going to be ongoing, formally and also informally, by having a lot of talk-tos, feedback loops, assessing ourselves, and also allowing others to assess our performance.
Beautiful. Let's get interactive with the people, because our time is already fast spent. So let's get some callers in. We want to take some calls from our listeners on 342-0081. I wanted to show a video or some pictures of something. The last person I had in here, and he ties into everybody with your community.
Yes.
All right, Jason would have sent me some pictures of some of the work that have been going on in the area, in the community, and I want to show that because I have 625 people on the live.
Yes.
That certain radio station they have.
And going up. But you could have me here, if you want to.
So let me show. I want to show those pictures, but I want to take some calls. So let me take this call. You have callers already starting to call in. So let me take this call. Hello, good afternoon, caller.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor. Hi, Pastor.
Go ahead and make a contribution, caller.
Google, I call him from Carroll.
You are calling from one so just now. All right, so just now.
Yes.
You calling from one Carroll Road. So I want you have to take it. You have to. I don't know. I hear a noise in the background. So there's an echo. I'm not hearing you clearly. But I want you to make it. I want you to say what you have to say very quickly, because time going.
Okay. I'm calling from one Carroll Road. Okay. Up here was never one CNN. But Miss Costa is a very nice person, very down to earth. Miss Costa has shown him more this voice.
All right.
You are.
All right. So here what? You may have to call me. She's going to call back.
Yeah, because it's...
All right. So 342-0081. 342-0081. 771-1791. 771-1791. 466-5391. Now, I could tell you what I got for what she's saying. She said that the area has never been really represented by the People's National Movement. And she said that everybody up there know who you are and they're familiar with who you are, and she believes that you have a good chance.
All right, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank
Let's
you.
take this call. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Lugo.
Good afternoon.
Calling from Point Fonte to wish my sisters all God's blessing. Mother Castle, you know who's speaking?
Anita.
Yes, sister. God's blessing. You are in my prayer? Yes. Yes.
Yes, thank you.
I know that God is going to make a way. I know you're all going to be successful. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you so very much.
All right, thank you very much, Miss Anita. And I know Miss Anita very well. We call her Miss New Village.
Me too.
All
I know
right.
her as mother.
Yes. 342-0081. We can take about two or three more calls before. Right, we have a Gasparillo number calling in here. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes. I'm calling to speak.
You're live on air. Go ahead. You're live. Not on the radio, though. Listen to me on the phone, not on the radio.
Hello?
Yes, listen to me on the phone, not on the radio. I'm hearing myself echoing in the background. You need to take off the radio and listen to me on the phone.
Okay. Hello?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Yes. Cousin, this is Gwendolyn.
It's Miss Gwendolyn, my campaign head team. Yes.
Yes, the campaign team. Good job. I listened to three of you. Beautiful. All them making us feel that things will be happening soon, and we're ready to work with your man, right? And we know that you will pull it through.
So much. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Miss Gwendolyn. Thanks.
God bless you. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we continue to take. Let me see how much calls we can get into in this little space of time. We have 342. It's come down on me already. Let me see. 342-0081. 342-0081. 466. We get a foreign caller here now. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Miss Costello and the young lady there.
Good
Mr. Google,
afternoon.
I known Mr. Costello for years now, and always known her to be an honest, hardworking, and dedicated person. I think that she is the best choice that PNM put forward, and wish her luck. All God's blessings, and you guys have a good day. Take care.
Thank you very much. Getting close some foreign and all.
I tell you.
You don't get that wherever you
I tell you.
Another place you
I
have to
tell
know.
you. Diamond
But
foreign
anyway,
call from they come in here.
No, that's not true. That's not true at all. All right, so your closing remarks as we're about to leave.
Go first.
Okay.
Less than a minute.
Okay, good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. More so the people in the electoral district of Piparo, San Pedro, Tabaquite. We are ready, and we are ready to go. This is our chance to make a choice for change, for the empowerment of our community in this new local government phenomenal reform. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening.
Yes. I say thank you. Thank you, Pastor Google. Thanks to my campaign manager in the corner there, Mr. Clayton Blackman. Thank you to my sister, Semineta William. William, we fighting that good fight, eh? And we put in God in the business. So people, we love you all the people of Caratal, Tortugai. Love you all. Thanks for the support. And I put in my faith and my trust in you all that we're going to do it.
Right.
And great is the PNM. Great is the PNM. And we are going to prevail.